Hello guys, welcome to Destined to Win Tutorials, that is DTW Tutorials. I started a series on helping post-UTME students right here in Nigeria, and I'm sorry my viewers from Sierra Leone, Ghana and Gambia, all over the world, I'm sorry for delaying other videos, but here down in Nigeria it's a hot period where most students are trying to enter into university, and this is what they usually exams they usually take of each university. So I have treated one on UNILAG. Try to check my channel. You're going to see the past question of UNILAG post-UTME. Today I'm going to be treating the past question of University of Ibadan post-UTME. So here we have the University of Ibadan post-UTME 2015 past question. So let's quickly go into solving this now, and also please try to watch this video to the end. I have a freebies for students that watch this video to the end. Okay, thank you. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share to your friends, fellow colleagues who are also taking post-UTME. So we have this question which says, the first question of the post-UTME 2015 is if 1.28 times 10 raised to the power 4 divided by 6.4 times 10 raised to the power 2. Now, the UI post-UTME, they usually give 100 questions in maths. Wow, and that is so tough. 100 questions in maths. In fact, 100 questions in each subject, physics, chemistry, 100, and without calculator. So please, you have to really study, because these guys are bad. You have to really study well. So here, what do we do here? We have now, simply all we need to do is just reduce this, and in taking this decimal point to two places down, so that we can cancel this, cancel 1.28 and 64. It will also reduce what this power. So if we take 1 2, we reduce this power by 2, so we are left with what, 128 times 10 raised to the power 2 over, take this one by 1, we're left with what, 1. So we have what, 64 times what, 10 raised to the power 1, where 64 here 1, 64 here is what, 2, and this is what, this will give us what, 2 times what, 10 raised to the power 2 minus 1. That's, you know, this is 10 raised to the power 1 and 10 raised to the power 2. Just simply indice it. And what are we left with here? We have what, times what, 2 times what, 10 raised to the power 1, which is the same thing as what, 2 times what, 20. But here our answer is given in standard form. So our answer, correct option is option D. Our next question says, a man and wife went to buy an article costing 400 naira. The woman had 10% of the cost and the man 40% of the remainder. How much did they have all together? So here, let's state this. What's the cost of the article? Cost of article is 400, right? Now, they said the woman had 10% of the cost. That's 10% of 400. Woman, 10% of cost. That's what? 10% of 400, which is what? Times 10 over what? 100. This is just simply playing around with percentages. So this will be what? 14 what? Naira. That's what the woman had. And they said the man, 40% of the remainder. So the remainder, after subtracting 40 from the cost of article, since the woman had 10% of the cost. So what will be the remainder of the remainder? The remainder is what, 400 minus what, 40, which will give us what, 360 naira. So they said the man had 40% of the remainder. So what's 40% of this? Man, that will be 360 times 40 over what, 100. Cancel here, cancel here. 36 times 4, that will give us what, a 4, 2, and that will give us what, a 4. So the question now said, how much did they have all together? That is what, 40 plus 144. What's 40 plus 144? We have what, a 4 here. 4 plus 4, that's 8. Bring down 1. So our answer is what, 184. Correct option is option C. Our next question, that's number 3. Says, add the same number to the numerator and denominator of 3 over 8. Add the same number. Let the number be x. Okay, so let's add the same number. So we have what, 3 plus x over 18 plus x. If the resulting fraction is half, then the number added is simply what we're looking for is x, just cross multiply, right? So we have what, 2 bracket 3 plus x equal to what, 1 bracket what, 18 plus x. Let's open bracket here. We have 6 plus 2x equal to what, 18 plus x. Let's take like terms. Bring x here, take 6 here. So we have what, 2x minus what, x equal to 18 minus 6, which is what, x equal to this, which will give us what, 12. So what's our right option here? Option D. Our next question says, after getting a raise of 15%, a man's new monthly salary is what, 345. How much per month did he earn before the increase? After getting a raise of 15%, a man's new monthly salary is what, 345. How much per month did he earn before the increase? Now this is percentages purely, so you must note that when you have increase in percentage, for example, using this 15%, increase in a percentage, let's say increase by 15%, is equal to what, is 100 plus 15 over 100 times the x, which is in amount, the initial amount of the man's salary. In this case, the man's salary. In other cases, it could be something else. That's maybe, it could be something else. Okay, so here, which is what, 115 over 100x. And if it is decrease, let me just do this so I can remind you. Decrease by 15% is what, 100 minus what, 15 over 100x, which is what, 85 over 100x. Okay, just take note of this. So in solving our question, we're going to apply this. They say increase by 15% is equal to this, and that's what we're given. So they say after a man's raise of 15%, a man's the new monthly salary is what, 345. That is, we've been given this amount, 345. So it will be what, 345 equal to what, 115x over 100. All we need to do here is what, just to cross multiply, find x. So this will be what, x will be equal to this times is that 345 times 100 over 115. So here we can cancel out, right? So if we're canceling out, let's start with 5. 5 will cancel out here how many times? That will give us a 2, remainder 1 in 15. That will give us what, a 3, right? 5 will also cancel out here. 5 in 30, that's a 6, remainder 4 in 45, that is a 9. 23 will cancel out as 1 in 69, 3. 3 times 100 is what, 300. So our right option here is option C. Another question, that's number 5. It said, assuming log 4.4 base e is equal to this, and log 7.7 is equal to, that's in e, in exponential, and that is what, 2.0142. Then the value of log e 7 over 4 is, it's just quite straightforward. The value of e 7 over 4, when we've been given 4.4 as this and 7.7 as this, you should know that log e 7 over 4 is the same as log e 7.7 over 4.4, or log e 77 over 44. Why do I say it's the same thing? If we divide 1.1 in 7.7, it will give us a 7. 1.1 in 4.4, it will give us a 4. 11 in 77 is a 7. 11 in 44 is a 4, which is the same thing as was 7 over 4. And we know when we have log e, when we have any division in log, what is our following our log rules, which there's also a video on my channel on Logarithm. You can watch. There are several topics I've covered on my channel which you could watch. Just try and subscribe to DTW tutorials and you would get more videos instantly to your phone when I upload them. So here, all we need to do is follow this, and we've been given the values of 7.7 as what, 2.0142. So what we just do here is log e 7.7 minus log e 4.4. Since it's a division, we are going to subtract. So this will be what? 2.0142 minus, let's just drop this here. What's the value of this? Which is what? 1.4816. Subtracting this, we'll borrow 1, that will be a 6. Remainder 3, 2. I have to borrow 1 to here, carry 1 here again, that is 3. And what is left here? 9. And that will give us what? A 5. So our answer is what? 0.5326. Option A. Our next question says evaluate this. So you have here this 2 raised to power 0 plus what? 4 minus half, all bracket 2. Now we can make most people we can actually make the mistake of just saying multiply 2 to these powers. No, this is raised to power 2 and there's a plus sign here, an operation here. It is not just only 4 raised to power half or just only 2 raised to power half. No, we have to what? Open bracket. That's, we have to do what? 2 raised to power 0 plus 4 minus 2 bracket what? 2 raised to power 0 plus what? 4 minus what? Half. That's raised to power half. Okay, this is the way we solve this. We don't just open bracket and say we'll multiply this, and definitely your answer, if you do this, this is the answer. The answer is in the option, but which is wrong. So you have to open this bracket and you see our correct answer in the options. So here, what is 2 raised to power 0? That is what? 1 plus, this is 1 over root 4, right? And we have what? 1 plus what? 1 over what? Square root of 4. Why the square root of 4 is what? 2. That's 1 plus 1 over 2. And we have 1 plus what? 1 over 2. Okay? So let's find the LCM, which is 2. That's 1 in 2 is still 2 times 2. 2 plus 2 in 2 is 1 times 1. That is what? 1. Equal to what? 3. 2 plus 1, 3 over 2. And this will also give us, this is the same thing, 3 over 2. All we need to do now is multiply. When we multiply 3 over 2 times 3 over 2, we have what? 9 over 4. And this is our right option. When you do it this way, you would get this answer. So please don't don't make that mistake. Here, another question, number 7, says correct to 4 decimal places 827.5 multiplied by 0.15. This is quite a long multiplication, but to make it easier, I will just tell you a short way. So do this. You have to be fast in maths in this particular exam, and know your timetables well. So here we have, since we're not using any calculator, so you have to know your timetables well and be fast and accurate. So here we just do 5 times 1, that is what? A 5. 5 times 5, that's a 25. Put down 5, carry 2. 5 times this is 35 plus 2, that's 7. Carry 3. 5 times this is a 10 plus 1, that's 3. Carry 1. 5 times this is 14, and we have what? 41. 1 multiplying all this will give us the same, right? So we just drop, that will be a 1, 5, 7, 2, and 8. And this is 0. 0 multiplying this will be a 0, and this 0 multiplying will be a 0. So we don't need to write this down. Let's just add this. So we have what? 5, we have 6, we have this plus this, that's 12, carry 1, 11. That will still give us a, that's this plus this, that's 10, plus that 1, that's 11, carry 1. That this plus this is 3, plus this 1, that will be a 4, and 4 plus 8 is what? A 12. So in decimal places, what do? We count. We are going to go back by point in 5 places, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I hope we remember this in our preliminary classes in maths. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. So our answer is what? 12.41265, and that's option, a correct option here. And okay, and we're also told to what? Correct to 4 decimal places. So in correcting to 4 decimal places, what do we do? After the decimal point, we would count the 4 numbers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And what's the next number after the 4th number? That's 5. And so it is 5 is greater than 4. So we can easily approximate, carry 1 to what? To add to 6, which will give us what? 7. So our right answer is what? 12.4127, and the correct option is what? Option B. Our next question says, express 130 kilometers per second in meters per hour. So we have 130 kilometers per second in meters per hour. Converting to meters, the first thing is what? Times by what? 1000 I mean. And converting to per hour, we'll times by 60. Since it's in second, times it by 60, we'll convert it to minutes. Then we're taking it to hour, we'll times by what? Another 60. Okay, so here we have this is all we need to do is 6 times 6 so that will not make our calculations very ambiguous. Just 6 times 6 is 36. So let's multiply 36 with 130. So we have 130 multiplying 36. What do we have? 6 times this, that would be 0. 6 times 3, that is 18. 8 carry what? 1. 6 times this is what? 6 plus 1, that is what? A 7. 3 times this, 0, 9, and 3. Let's add this. We have what? 8. This plus this is what? A 6. That's 7 plus 9, 16. Carry 1, and that will give us a 4. So let's add the 0. So we have here 1, 2, 3 zeros. Let's add this 3 zeros and this last 2 zeros. So what do we have here? This is our answer, 468 million, and which is also in standard form is what? B, since this is 6 zeros, so times 10 raised to the power 6. Our next question, I actually skipped question 9 because I think there's a typographical error on question 9. If you also see it, you can just leave, don't answer it. Okay, so here we have the last final question, because I'm going to solve the questions by 10. There are 100 questions, so 10 questions each, so that the video won't be too long for download, because I know students, you have you minimize your data. So here we have, it says if 25 raised to the power x minus 1 equals to 64 bracket 5 over 2 raised to the power 6, then x has the value of what? So let's write this down. 64 bracket 5 over 2 raised to the power 6. So let's simplify this. This will be what? A 5 raised to the power 2 bracket x minus 1 equal to 64 times 5 raised to the power 6 over 2 raised to the power 6, where 2 raised to the power 6 is the same as what? 64. Okay, so we'll cancel this. We're left with what? Let's open this bracket here. We're left with 5 raised to the power 2x minus 2 equal to 5 raised to the power what? 6. Okay, we'll cancel this and we're left with what? 2x minus 2 equal to what? 6. Bring 2 to this side, minus 2 to this side. We have what? 2x equal to 6 plus 2. That will be 2x equal to what? 8. Divide both sides by 2, and we have x is equal to what? 4. And what's our right option here? Option B. Thank you for staying tuned to the end of this video, and also please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And my freebies is I have UI University post UTME past question on physics, chemistry, and biology and maths, and I'll give it free to you. All you need to do, just send me an email, just say UI post UTME past questions, and I would forward those past questions for you for practice. Thank you for staying tuned. Please share this video. I just ask for a favor, share this video to other students, and also subscribe to this channel, as we are going to take also further universities post UTME past questions. Thank you for staying tuned. Bye.